It's Monday morning. It is Memorial Day today. I have the day off, which is so nice. I enjoyed every minute of sleeping this morning. It's 10 a.m. right now. I'm gonna head over to the Jeep dealership and check out the car. I have been eyeing, it's basically like the newer version of my current Jeep. I've been eyeing it for months now. And they're doing so many sales on everything right now. When I first looked, it was like $3,000 more than it is now. Like, they have dropped the price so much, and I'm at a point now where I'm like, okay, I think I'm fine paying like that much for the car. But I just kept waiting it out to see if there would be like a better deal, and they dropped it literally another like $400. And I was like, you know what? I think this is probably going to be the best deal that I'm going to get, the lowest price. So we're going to go test drive it, see if I enjoy it, see if I like it as much as my current Grand Cherokee, because I've loved this baby so much. But I would be excited for like something new. So we're just gonna see if I like how it drives, how it looks on the inside and everything, because there's obviously some things that are a little bit different. Pretty much looking for the same exact Jeep with like all the stuff that I have. The one that I'm looking at, I think, is like technically a model lower than the one that I have now. So it doesn't have like all the bells and whistles per se, but the only thing that I would want to add on myself is like a better sound system, because even the Jeep that's like one level up that would be very similar to what I have, the sound system still is not as good as the one that they put into this car. So in the end, I'd still have to like upgrade. So for me, like the price difference between those two is, I think, like close to $7,000 or something in the end. So to me, it's just not worth it, because I'd rather just like pay out of pocket and like put in my own sound system that I really want and still get like literally all the same features. So we're gonna see how this goes. We may or may not come home with a new car today. Crazy to say, because I've been like shopping around for like a month now and I just haven't been like impressed with anything. So we're gonna go test drive it. We'll see from there. Okay, I just stopped at Target to get the same dress that I got. I think I showed you guys this in the last vlog. I got it in an extra small this time, so I think that it'll fit a little bit better, but this is what it looks like. Really cute, perfect for summer. They had it in 4 different colors, so I'm gonna have to bring the other one back and exchange it, but I wanted to get that. So I went and test drove the Jeeps. At the end of the day, the model that I have right now, when I bought this like almost 5 years ago, I went all out on absolutely everything. Like, this was my dream car. I wanted to have every little bell and whistle, and I freaking love everything that this car has. So the only way that I would want to get a new one is if the new version of the Jeep had like absolutely everything that I wanted. They don't make my like trim style anymore. They've like condensed so many of the Jeeps into different ones, and the options are very limited. So if I want like a very specific package, there's just such a huge price difference, and it just doesn't make sense for me right now to do that. Like, they just don't make a lot of the models that I'm particularly looking for. Like, they maybe have one at like a few different dealerships, but it's not the color that I want. It's not like, it just, I'm not gonna spend, like, that's a lot of money. I'm not gonna spend that kind of money on something that I'm not absolutely in love with, because that was why I bought this one. Like, I was so in love with this Jeep when I bought it, and it was so worth it to me. So I think I'm gonna end up getting it probably like detailed this week to make it feel like a fresh new car. She needs a little bit of love, and I think I'm gonna put on like the car shopping on hold for a while, just because I'm really realizing that like truly what I want is my Jeep just in like a newer version, but they just don't have it, and I love my baby. So I think we're gonna stick it out with her. She's got like the premium sound system, like every little thing that is so important to me that I just don't see myself giving up in like a new Jeep. So that's where we're at. I have some Vuori stuff that I want to show you guys when I get home, but I also want to go to the gym, so I think we're going to go get a workout in today. I need to eat some lunch and like fuel my body for that, and then we're going to go to the gym and get a workout in, so I'll film that with you guys. I'm on week 5 of my 6-week program. I'll probably take next week off because I'll be out of town, so I want to make sure that I get at least this week locked in, and then I'll be able to get like my 3 days in when I get back in between, like before my next trip, and then I'll have like finished the program. But since I did my last in-body scan, we have the in-body scanner at my job, so it's really nice that I have access to that. So if you are on a fitness journey and your gym has one of those, highly recommend at least doing those once, like I think it's like every few months that it's like recommended, so you can track your progress. But it's so easy to get in your head about something, because I was like, I don't feel like I'm like making any progress. And I looked back on my results. I have lost 1% body fat and gained 2 pounds of muscle mass, which is huge progress. So while like I may not be on my regular scale seeing this kind of progress, the fact that I did these like previous scans and I have that to track to see that I'm actually making the progress, it makes it so much easier to continue with it, because I'm realizing that I am doing all of the right things. Like everything that I'm doing is working, and I just need to keep going with it. You got to remember that progress is not like immediate or overnight. So that being said, we're gonna go home, fuel our body, and I want to run to the gym, get a workout in, and then I can kind of like chill for the rest of the day, which will be so nice. I have absolutely zero motivation to go to the gym right now, but I still want to move my body. So the plan is just to go and walk on the treadmill, and then if I decide that I want to hit my leg day today, I will, but I'm not gonna try to force myself. I'm just gonna see how I feel after like a little bit of walking, and if I find the energy to do a leg day, I will do it. Otherwise, we're gonna do a leg day tomorrow. I just don't know if I have it in me today. I still have to look at the programming to see what I have programmed for today, but at the very least, I want to walk and get my steps in. So that's kind of the plan. That's the goal for right now. I'm back from the gym. I did a little bit of core, and then we did 50 minutes on the treadmill. I was just like caught up scrolling and didn't realize that it was already 50 minutes, and I was like, oh, okay. We had our 10K steps, so we're good for the day. All I wanted to do was get some movement in and not feel like I was just like a couch potato all day. So very happy I got that done. Now I have 3 leg days that I still have to hit this week, and then 1 optional upper body. I was gonna combo the upper body, but today I just did cardio and core. So there's 3 actual strength focus days, and then 1 optional upper body, which is a strength focus day, and then an optional cardio and core day. So main goal of the program is to hit at least like the 3 leg days, but I always like to add in those optional days as well. So we'll still get like a good full body workout in. I am so out of breath. I just took the stairs all the way up. Okay, I need to hop in the shower, figure out what I'm gonna eat for dinner tonight, and kind of prep for the rest of this week. I have a week here, and then I leave for my first trip. So I wanna make sure that I'm kind of like starting to get things like ready and packed, so that way I don't have to do it all like last minute, because I think I'm leaving on Saturday or Sunday night. So we still have some time, but I need to start thinking about what I'm gonna pack, what my outfits are gonna be, at least before the end of the week. I just took a shower. I feel like lately Sundays have been like my everything shower days, and it feels so good. Today feels like a Sunday just because like I had the day off work. But I'm gonna make myself some steak for dinner tonight. I have some leftover mashed potatoes, so I wanna finish those up. I was gonna do ground beef, but then I'd have to cook the Japanese sweet potatoes that I have in there, and I just don't feel like chopping all of those up right now and then like cooking all of the meat. So we're just gonna keep it simple, finish up the leftovers that I have. I want to make sure that I eat everything before I go out of town, so like no food will go to waste. Seasoning that I use on my steak, I need to go to Costco and get more of this. We're almost out. This is the blend from Kinder's. I use this on one side, and then the Steakhouse burger. This has black truffle and sea salt, so freaking good. But I'll put this on and then let it soak in the steaks to help pull out like all of the moisture so the steaks will cook better. So I'll do one side with one, pat it in, and then one side with the other. And then I used the new pans that I got. I showed you guys in like one of the other vlogs. I really, really like them, but I made the mistake of like accidentally steaming my steaks because I left the lid on. So they were like super overcooked and just like did not turn out right. So that was my bad on that. I'm gonna stick with the same way that I have been cooking my steaks because I've been loving it because I don't really have to like sit and watch them. It makes it so much easier. I have a cast iron pan that I'll use, and like in 30 minutes, once these have set for a little bit, I'll sear each side of them for like 2 minutes, get them like a nice kind of like crisp on the outside on both sides. And then I'll pop them in the oven at, I think it's like 375 for 15 minutes. And then it kind of depends on how thick your steak is. Like if it's super thick, anywhere from like 15, 20 minutes. But if it's like pretty thin steak like this, I honestly might even just do 10 minutes and then let it sit for like another 15 once it comes out of the oven. And then you can like chop it up, cut it up, and it turns out perfect every single time. So that is exactly what we're gonna do for dinner this evening. I'm scarred from the time that Bentley ate my steaks off of the counter, so I'm gonna pop these in the microwave to put them up and out of his reach. We have learned a major lesson after that, but then again, that was the only time in the almost 6 years that I've had him that he's done that. So I think he was just having an off day. I feel like I really just need some extra hydration after that walk on the treadmill, so I'm gonna make one of these water boy. These are my favorite flavor. The cherry limeade is so freaking good. I will normally do this in like a really big water bottle, so I think I'm only gonna do like half of it because otherwise it's like way too salty, but I definitely feel like I need some electrolytes. So I'm gonna put some water in this, some ice, and this will be my fun little drink to sip on. Okay, while those steaks marinate, I think I'm gonna sit and read my book for a little bit. I'm reading, I think it's The Art of Being Creative. It's in my pool bag. I typically have like only been reading it anytime I'm laying out at the pool, but I'm gonna sit on the couch, sip on this, get my electrolytes in, and read for a little bit until those are ready to cook. Okay, I fully got the book wrong. The Creative Act, A Way of Being. This is what I've been reading. I literally started this at the beginning of the year, if that tells you anything about how often I read. I'm not like a super big book person, but I do love reading here and there. And this one has just been one that like I'll pick up and read anytime I have time. So we are only like halfway through, but so far I do really, really like it. I feel like there's a lot of just like insightful little things in it. If you kind of feel like you're like stuck in a rut of being creative, especially as like a content creator, that being like a big part of my life and my job, something like this is nice to kind of just like shift your brain and like how you think about certain things. So highly recommend checking it out. I will link it down below for you guys if you want to read it as well. It's 6 o'clock now. I just finished up dinner. I've been watching this new series on Netflix called Sirens. If you guys have started watching it, let me know how you like it. I love one of the main characters because she's from another show that I used to love watching called The Bold Type. I am like unsure how I feel about this show. It's like so interesting. Like I can't stop watching it. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts if you guys have started to watch it. I'm curious to see what you guys think of it. My Abercrombie stuff arrived, so I do want to show you guys that. I think I'll show you that really quick while I still have some sunlight. I ordered a few different pants, like trousers and some more linen pants. So let's open it really quick. I'll show you guys what I got. I didn't do my Sunday reset today, but that's all right. I'll probably wash the sheets tomorrow because I just don't have it in me to do that today. I ordered the trousers in high rise and I think low rise. just to see what I like better. So I'll probably end up returning one of them. But these are the linen pants that I got. I don't have a pair of black linen pants, and the ones that I really, really like from Target are only in gray or cream. So now I have a black pair. These look like they'll be plenty long. So if you're a tall girly, love. Did I order these no long? I did. Small, long. I always get like the extra length because I need at least like a minimum 31-inch inseam. And Abercrombie's regular is 28-inch seam, and their long is a 32, so it just hits like perfect for me. I also got these. So these were like the men's linen pants, I think. These are so soft. I love the color of these. These ones I might have to wear a little more low rise. Actually, they might be long enough. This is what they look like. I love the tan color of them. They're a little bit softer than like the women's linen pants, but they were called, what were they called? Does it say it on here? I don't see the name anywhere, but these definitely look like they'll be a little baggier, a little comfier. I'm excited. I've been living in anything linen, especially in the spring and summer, so I'm really excited to have black and tan as well to add into the rotation. And then these are the trousers that I got. I feel like so many people have raved about these trousers, so I finally wanted to try out a pair because I feel like you can really just do so much with them. They're so versatile. So these are the ultra high wide leg in 26 long. I got a long size just because I like them to be baggier. And then I couldn't remember if I needed a 26 or a 27. I'll have to like fully try these on and see. Hopefully they're not like one size too small. But these are the A&F Sloan tailored pant, which I love these because I feel like you could really dress them up or dress them down. There's just like so many options with them. So I got those, and then these are the low-rise ones. So I think I got these one size up just because they're low-rise. I feel like they'll fit maybe a little bit different. And I was kind of unsure about the waist. So I got these in a 27, but I'm thinking they might be a little too big. I don't know. Again, I'll have to try these on. I got them in a long size as well, but I will update you guys and let you know. These are a 27, so 4 long, and then these are a 26 long. But I got them both in black, and then I'm just going to decide whichever ones fit better I'll keep, and then I'll order in the white or the cream color that they have. And then when I went to Viore yesterday, I saw this tan set. I wanted something for summer since it's getting warmer. I don't love always having sweatpants on anytime I take Bentley outside, but a lot of the shorts that I have are like very short, like indoor shorts. So I wanted something that was a little more appropriate for me to like be able to wear outside and take Bentley out for a walk-in. So I got these in a size medium. Normally I'm a small, but I just wanted them to be like a little more comfy, cozy for just like around the house. And then this is the matching tank top, and it has a built-in bra as well. I probably could have done an extra small in it, but I went up to a small just so again it could be like a little bit comfy, cozy, but I like that it does have padding in it, so it's not just like full-on nips out. But I will link these for you guys as well. I've been trying to link everything on my ShopMy and like keep up with that. So if you guys are ever curious about something that's like new and recent that I purchased, I have most likely already added it to my ShopMy if I forget to add the link to like the actual video. But that's all I have to show you. I'm just looking at how wavy my hair is right now. I'm gonna have to curl it tomorrow morning before work because I just don't feel like blowing it out this evening. I teach my 2 classes tomorrow, and then I'm off, and I teach my 5 and 6 a.m. and then I'm off, and then I teach early morning Saturday, and then I leave. This week is gonna go by so quick. I just already know it. I've been sitting on the couch watching Vampire Diaries all evening, and I decided that I'm gonna go try a Pilates class that one of my old coworkers teaches. It's all the way in Huntington, so it's a little bit of a drive, and I'll only have like a short amount of time before I have to run to my studio to teach my classes. So I just got together some stuff to make sure I have like an outfit that I can change into if I need. That way I can feel like I have fresh clothes, because she said it's heated, but she said it's not like super warm. So if I sweat a ton, I just want to have like a backup outfit so that I can wear something different to teach my classes in. But it's already 8 p.m. I'm gonna take Bentley Boy out and go to bed early, since I have to wake up around like 5 a.m. now. So it's about to be an early morning, but I'm really excited to try out this Pilates class and get like a good productive start to the week starting on Tuesday. And then I'm still gonna have to go to my gym and hit legs like later in the day. So I'll probably come home from my classes, like take a nice little nap, rinse off, shower and everything, and then find like the mental capacity to go get my actual workout in, because I just want to try out this class and see what it's like. I'm literally obsessed with the beds in my apartment at night. It is the best. Okay, and with that, we're gonna end off the vlog. I will see you guys in the next one. Let me know what you guys want to see in the next one.